This is a homemade antenna, much used in the countryside. I'm sure even your grandparents and great-grandparents have used one of these, and, by the way, it's very powerful, and even today it picks up all the channels. What's more, it's very economical to make, and you'll never need a digital aerial for your home again. And we're going to need a tin can, and we're going to start by cutting off this part of the can here. If you only need the bottom of the can, okay? And now we're going to use a piece of sandpaper to scrape off the paint, to make our connection with the wire. Once we've left it, we'll need something pointed, and we'll make a hole in the middle. That's it, we've made the hole, and now we'll need an axial cable. This cable here is 50 centimeters long. I measured it at 50 centimeters, so let's mark it off here, and we'll need 30 centimeters, okay? So, with a pen, you can mark here, where we're going to make the cut. So these 30 centimeters, we're going to remove this cover from it, and we're going to leave these 20 centimeters. Very carefully here to remove only the cover. Look, people, it's very easy to take it off, and it'll look like this. We're also going to remove this aluminum cover, and look, here we're going to count 5 centimeters, which I'm going to need here. I'm going to mark it here. We'll remove the rest and just cut it off here, as far as I need it. I only need these 5 centimeters, so I'm going to loosen them and roll them up here. After folding it here, we'll cut this piece off very carefully, and what's left at the front, we're going to remove this part of the aluminum and leave only the wire, people, this antenna. It was used a lot in the countryside, in those tube TVs. So nowadays, it still works very well. I'm going to show you here very cheaply, okay? So it's much cheaper to make an antenna like this than to pay for a satellite dish or something like that. We'll need an axial cable connector here. We'll mark it here, this size here on the straight edge. And with a knife or stylus, we're just going to remove this white part, okay? We're going to pull these little wires down. Now we're going to remove this silver layer, and we'll cut off the white part too. Now just put our connector here, like this. And you can remove the excess too, and that's it. Guys, this is a very popular antenna. Even my grandparents used this one. I'm sure your grandparents used it too, right? So look, with the side of the lid facing this way, we're going to put it here and screw it down. Now, here on the lid, we're going to turn it, this part here, and it's going to touch here where we sanded it. Okay? Just touch it here, and with the tape, an insulating tape, you'll stick it here, like this. Now, guys, the next step, you're going to take the pipe, any pipe or something like that, something that's a cylinder. And we're going to take the pipe here, and we're going to roll it up here. Look at that. Now you're going to take something smaller, thinner, you're going to put it inside here, like this, and you're just going to roll up the end. Okay? And we'll fold it in half, okay? And it'll look like this, which I'm sure your grandparents have used and is super efficient. So I'm going to go to the TV in my living room to test to show you guys our antenna here. You can see here that our TV has no signal at all. Look, no signal is not working, okay? No signal is working, so just put it here. In the 100 and look, people. Look at all the people working perfectly. Okay? It's working. All the channels. Now all I have to do is set up the channels with this antenna, which is very powerful, okay? Look, it's working perfectly. So if you like it, you'll save a lot with this antenna. Check it out. Thanks.